This bout is scheduled.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. How about that time counter shot? Nice punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a scoring blow. Misses with the straight left. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
It's knockout or... Did you see that? Tarver's been rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Tarver in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. misses with that straight left. What a punch. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Catch and shoot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Punch, counter, despite what the judges' scorecard. Did you see that? Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. That was almost a ticket. Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Misses with the straight left. You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
And there's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
And Tarver crushes to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
The corner has it thrown in the... There's the bell for round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible.
Whoa, Johnny! Tarver's been rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
7. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Tarver in some serious trouble. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. And he scores with the counter. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout.
Ah, what you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. Get your...
Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there. Back. Listen, you switched off. What you doing? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
Let's go.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Left back. Mace, what you doing? Come on. Right, let's go out there.
Do your business.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch start.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K.
Welcome to the wonder that is the Atlantis Vineyard. And here we see Jesse Rodriguez, the San Antonio Texans.